MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Hurricanes and the 66ers. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Daniel Baca will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in, Bubba McCann. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air out toward left. Slinger is there. One pitch, one out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup.
To the plate now, Turner King. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Batting third, the center fielder, Austin Leach.
At the plate now, Austin Leach. Scooped up. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Rob Pierce gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Coming to the plate now, Monty Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
McGee is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and whipped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Scott Franchise comes on with one away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. Man at first for him following the one-out single. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Stepping up now, Johnny Slinger comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball kind of front hit. Your first move is to...
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. 1-1. Here it is.
2 balls, 1 strike.
McGee at second with 2 down. Oh, and he can't hang on.
The third baseman, Ty Watts.
In now, Ty Watts. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And they're runners at the corners now. Come set, the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Second inning set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Marcus Rogers. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
So now to the plate, Buford Slugger. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So digging in now, Bruce Lacey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Martin Zemecki. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Lays off 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. Jesse Smith is on deck. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Diego, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Jesse Smith is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Batting it, the first baseman, Evan Nesbitt.
Stepping in now, Evan Nesbitt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. That evens it up 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
1-1, here it comes. Now a ball hits sharply toward third. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Daniel Baca, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Comes set with the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. There's a line drive base hit to left field. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting, center fielder.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box, Monty Smith, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The 66ers put up a big number in the runs column yesterday, so a repeat of that would certainly help their efforts in going for this sweep here today.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
This is line to left. Rogers is there. Let's see if they try it. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1 gone.
Now batting, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, McGee. He reached on a single in his first try. Set and the pitch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
To the plate now, Scott Franchise, As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Johnny Slinger, runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We've played 2 full. Uranus leads it 4-0. Stepping into the box, David King, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Franklin Leach. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 pitch. There's ball 4.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience than the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
The pitcher, Rob Pierce, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. The second for 1. On to the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The 66ers are out in front here, 4-0. Digging in, Ty Watts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Martin Zemecki waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Martin Zemecki is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike. Swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Jesse Smith.
At the plate, Jesse Smith. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Into the box now, Evan Nesbitt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Nesbitt playing here in his age 26 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That one's in there on the black, 2-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Daniel Baca. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Bubba McCann. First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now batting, Turner King. From the stretch.
No, inside.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Popped him up. Nesbitt waits on it. 1 out.
The bat, the center fielder, Austin Leach.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Leach. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He pulls into third safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now back.
This is an easy decision for him to drive for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Stepping in now, Marcus Rogers, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. From the stretch. Fastball well outside.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
2-0 count. The pitch down the third baseline. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Buford Slugger, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Now the 0-1. Slugger tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Now he scales the wall here, and my goodness, he came down with it. An incredible catch that time, as that's going to end the inning in style. They don't come much better than this. Full extension out in center to pull this one in. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Monty Smith.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, number 3.
Digging in and looking for more, McGee. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. hit in the air out to straightaway left. Rogers is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Scott Franchise.
Digging in once again, Scott Franchise. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside. 2-0.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Matt Bowman answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Johnny Slinger will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The 66ers are out on top 4-1. Stepping up to the plate, Bruce Lacey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Bruce.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Now at the plate, David King. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Franchise is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Franklin Leach.
Settling in now, Franklin Leach. He drew a walk his first time up. And now pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Ty Watts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Now batting, the catcher, Martin Zemecki.
At the plate, Martin Zemecki rolled slowly down the first baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jesse Smith.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jesse Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And it's quickly 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now back, first baseman, Evan Nesbitt.
Digging in the switch hitter, Evan Nesbitt, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Kenji Suzuki will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Suzuki.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this is foul for the first strike. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Suzuki, 28 years old. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Now that's popped up, and oh, this one drops. Now the payoff pitch home. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready now, Bubba McCann, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Turner King fouled off. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. So striding in, Austin Leach. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Martin McKinley will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Daniel Baca. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And it's 1-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Rounded down the 3rd baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. This one's down to 3rd, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Monty Smith.
Into the box now, Monty Smith. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
In now, McGee, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that back, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Full count. Here it comes. Lined into right, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Scott Franchise is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now the 1-0. This is line to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box, Johnny Slinger, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. In to score is the runner from first. It's now 7-1.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Daniel Gould gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Ty Watts, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The catcher, number 8, Martin Zemecki.
Striding into the box, Martin Zemecki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 delivery. strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning coming up. Uranus is out in front 7-1. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Marcus Rogers.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Buford Slugger.
Now at the plate, Buford Slugger. Back. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 1 the count now. Now here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Bruce Lacey. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This ball will be chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lays off 2-2 now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Lifted down the line in left. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jesse Smith.
Jesse Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back, first baseman, Evan Nesbitt.
So stepping in, Evan Nesbitt. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-1.
One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in to try it again, Daniel Baca. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runners on first with 1 down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
At the plate now, Monty Smith. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Now in the box, McGee. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes.
a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two down, runners at first and second. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Skied down the left field line. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
To the plate now, Scott Franchise, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throw to second, and he's out. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Uranus is on top here, 10-1. Stepping in, David King. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
In now, Franklin Leach. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
To short. And that's out number 1. Peter Wynn will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. In there for strike 1, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ground ball, foul down the left side. 2, here it comes.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Bubba McCann, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Slinger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rod Grace enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Johnny Slinger. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
No balls and 1 strike. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Ty.
Now at the plate, Ty Watts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The catcher, number 8, Martin Zemecki.
Into the box, Martin Zemecki. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. The 2-1.
Full count.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now at the plate, Jesse Smith. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch on its way.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. Ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Riding in once again, Turner King starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
The center fielder is Austin Leach.
Standing in now, Austin Leach, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Rogers. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Rogers carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-0 home. It's a fastball that misses.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Ball 3.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove it one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hit hard to short. Scooped up. One there. On to first. A double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Buford Slugger. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Two outs here with a runner at third. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
He lays off it to even the count 2-2. Men on third with two down. And he comes back with one down and in for ball three.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at that, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And he gets strike three called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The 66ers posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Daniel Baca earns his first win of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Rob Pierce couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make